So let's talk about this. A lot of people have been talking about this past year. It's a little hush-hush, but now it's not hush-hush anymore. A diabetes drug designed to regulate insulin has been found to help people lose weight. Now, it's apparently very popular, specifically among celebrities. A
lot of them are denying they're using it, but all of a sudden they're super, super skinny, okay? It's an injectable anyway. It's a medication. You have to know that. There now appears to be a shortage because of customer demand. So joining us right now is Dr. Yana Delka. She is here to tell us more about this drug. Nice to have you on Good Day, New York.
Thank you.
So, doctor, I mean, what is it? It's Ozempic and Wegovy. And it's supposed to be for diabetes, but people are using it. How does it work for weight loss?
Okay, so Wegovy is actually FDA approved for weight management. So it's exactly the same compound as Ozempic, which is a little interesting. They're both semaglutides. And what they do is they're called glucagon-like peptide 1 agonists. So the scientific way is we have these receptors on our brain, in our gut, in our GI systems, in our pancreas, and this medicine tells these receptors, like, I'm full, you know, increase insulin, I'm full, I don't need to eat as much. And this is how the medicine works, so that you do feel full faster. And when you have more insulin in your body, you don't have as much blood glucose in the body.
So who's actually a candidate for something like this? I was thinking about it doing it. My sister's like, are you crazy? Do you know what the risks are? What are the risks for doing something like this?
To be a candidate, Wegovy has some criteria that you have to meet. So your BMI has to either be greater than or equal to 30, which qualifies you as obese. Or you can be BMI greater than or equal to 27, which means that you're overweight. And then if you are considered overweight, you do need to have like risk factors like hypertension or diabetic or prediabetes, high cholesterol or lipids. So these are the category of people that they think that like would fit to take Wegovy. You know, there are people, and it is an off-label drug, right? So doctors can look at someone who's been trying to lose weight, maybe they're pre-diabetic, and they feel like this is a good candidate for their patient, but of course it's, you know, someone that needs to be like monitored very carefully.
Let's talk about the monitoring, because you kind of mentioned some of the stuff where there's a lot of things you got to monitor. Like, people can't just be like, let me take this shot and I'm going to get skinny. Like, there's all these other things that go into it. So talk about those real fast, because this is a serious thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think telling you before that sometimes online people will go and it's $99 a month. There's no doctor that's following you, and you're just taking it because it just seems like it's going to make you feel better, look better. But there are things. There's risks of thyroid cancer. And you know, if there's certain risk factors that you have, different cancers, your doctors need to talk to you about these things and make sure that you're monitored. We're checking your thyroid levels. We're doing physical exams on you. We're asking you your history and your family history to make sure that like we're really monitoring you closely, as well as blood levels and vitamin levels.
Okay, so the people that are taking it, because I kind of was reading some stuff on it, it seems like maybe 1 in 8 have this gastrointestinal bad reaction, whether they're nauseous, they're throwing up. But for everyone else, it seems to work?
I mean, I would say 1 in 8 is very generous. Most of the patients that I put on it, that's the main side effect, is that they all get the nausea, the vomiting, the diarrhea, the abdominal discomfort, acid reflux. I mean, these are very common side effects.
Can you even go out of the house after you get skinny? I'm sorry, can't go.
Because you're going to be on the toilet.
But my husband thinks I look fabulous. Nobody else.
I mean, it's definitely some risk to it. And, you know, some of these things are easily managed, you know, with IV therapies and infusions and taking, like, antacids and stuff like that. But you need to be a certain type of criteria to take these medications.
So what happens after you lose the pounds that you want to lose? How do you go off that? Because I've heard like you can blow up on this. I don't know. Is that true?
I mean, listen, if you ask the Wegovy and Ozempic reps, they're going to say you need to stay on these medications long term. I feel like for my patient population that come in, we try to do also like lifestyle changes, okay? Because if, you know, these medications do have side effects, and I think that if you do the lifestyle changes, like watching the calories and talking to a dietitianist and the workouts, then eventually you can go off it and keep those lifestyle changes, and you know, you won't get, I mean, the side effect is that if you do get off of it, you are going to gain the weight back. Yeah.
Fabulous. And right now you can't find these drugs?
No, right now they're, at least in New York City, in this area, they're no longer in stock. But
because people want them so much.
A lot of people are taking them, like I said, these online, you know, like pharmacies are just like giving them to people that maybe don't like meet the criteria, and then now even going into Ozempic, which is off-label, people are taking that. So I think that, like, you know, there is subsets of patients that qualify, and it does work for them. And I think that, like, you know, if you see a doctor and like we can manage everything, it's great for you. But hopefully, I think in the next couple of weeks, it should come back and stop.
Well, okay, so I understand that it works for people that need it. My mom specifically got prescribed this yesterday. High blood pressure, pre-diabetic, overweight a little bit, and but then we talk about this opens up so much discussion about, are we bringing back this heroin chic look? Because a lot of celebrities are doing it. They're the ones that set the trends, and then you have all these young girls thinking this is in style again. Is this a little bit dangerous that we're, you know, so freely talking about it?
I think that, you know, recently Wegovy said that they're starting to, you know, did studies and it's okay on like high school students. You know, that, to me, is like pushing it a little bit, right? Because these kids already have this like complex of themselves in high school, and there are other risk factors that come along with, you know, the medication. But in adult populations, people who have really tried to lose weight and it doesn't work, and they do have these comorbidities, or you know, even after having a baby and you gained all this weight and you can't lose it, and depression comes into play, this medication does work for this population if we can monitor it and get them on a plan like what we do to get patients off of it long term, right? But I do think that like having people on this, like, you know, without meeting the criteria is a little tricky.
Dr. Yana Delka, how can people find you, by the way?
I am at Skinny Med Spa on at 125 Fifth Avenue. You can also find me on Instagram at Dr. Delka. So if you have any questions or...
So you're a weight loss doctor, right?
Well, I do functional medicine. So everything for anti-aging and beauty, and just basically like primary care, helping patients kind of like get their lives together.
I hear you.
Okay.
All right, Dr. Yana Delka. Good to know.
Thank you.
My sister was right. Just stay chubby. Nothing wrong with that. Anyway, more to love of me coming up.